Hey guys, this is Rambro's Airsoft again, and today I'm going to show you how to take out and reinstall a barrel of a Thompson M1A1 military version. So the Thompson's a little bit trickier than any M4. It takes a little screws, a little bit different. So you have to take off the stock. So take off the two bottom bolts. They're kind of weird because they don't have any stoppers. So just bear with me for a minute. And sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll be able to simply just pull it off. But other times you're going to have to unscrew this bolt that you can see right here. So let's see if I can... Perfect. So now you have this, and you're going to have to be careful because if you do this wrong, you're going to get stuck. You're going to have to slide out this green piece. And this is basically an extension that goes through the stock. You're going to want to pull that out a little bit, and then clip it, and you can just move this to the side. So now that you got that, all that's really left, I believe, is this button. You press it, slide that down.
Oh, and real quick, basically, that's just how you take off the stock, and that's what I have with my Thompson. So yeah, back to Hunter.
Oh, and then sometimes it'll get stuck in that screw hole, so you're going to have to put your screw in, press it down a little bit, and slide it out the rest of the way. Once that's done, you can visibly see your gearbox, piston, all that good stuff. So now what's really next, and I'm not going to do this because if you do it wrong, it screws up your whole system, and you won't be able to get the piston back into when replacing it. But all you really have to do now is you take out these two little screws, pop it out, slide it down, and your barrel will be shown from here. And then you can replace it with any barrel you choose. I would suggest probably a 6.3.03 is what I would suggest. It's very good. So then, once you got your barrel back in, screw it in. You're going to want to keep the screws loose and put the piston back in just to make sure that it's fitting right. Then you're going to want to get your piston, slide the charging handle back, put it back in, and it's going to get stuck on that little button like it did last time. Just put your bolt back in and slide it back on. Everything's back together. Then you're going to grab your stock from earlier. You're going to want to remember that the littler screw goes in front and the bigger screw goes in back. So you're going to want to reattach your two green wires. Attach it right there. And sometimes you might want to think about taping it so these don't get unplugged on accident when you're playing, because having your gun just randomly die in the middle of the game is not fun. It's actually happened to me before. Right after I broke my Thompson, I had to fix it. Didn't tape them. I want to get everything lined back up and put your screws back in. Also, be careful for this bolt. There is a little metal piece that if you put it in wrong, or if you turn this too much, it will pop out, and then you won't be able to put that screw back in, and you'll have to take off the stock and open the whole thing back up again. So you're just going to want to be careful about that. I know I've done that a couple times. So you're going to want to put it straight up, put it through. I actually might have mine taped to it so it doesn't do that. That's a good idea for you Thompson users. You don't want to press on it because then you will probably just lose it. You want to tighten that up, and then you are done. And that has been replacing the Thompson barrel.
Yep.
Thanks, YouTube users.
Yobo.